Dyeing your hair is for mentally ill people. He told me that dyeing your hair was for mentally ill people. He made me stop doing my happy little dances in public because it made him embarrassed to be around me. He got so annoyed when I'd sing Broadway musicals. He thought I was obnoxious and not funny. He refused to try to have a good relationship with my family, even though I had to live with his. He didn't like it when I'd listen to Taylor Swift because the message was too cliche. He hated my cat. He swore up and down that he loved me and begged me to stay each and every time I tried to leave. But did he love me? How can you say you love someone when they have to filter their true self around you just so that you aren't uncomfortable? How can you say you love someone when they become a completely different person just to make you happy? I don't think he loved me, but rather, he loved the version of me that was easiest to be with. 3 years of my life spent holding back my true self. 3 years of putting someone else's sanity before my own. 3 years of lying to myself and everyone around me, saying he was trying to get better. 3 years of betrayal. Betrayal to the little girl who was always singing no matter where she went. The little girl who was often overcome with so much joy that she just had to do a little dance. The little girl who memorized her lines for the play before everyone else because she loved to perform. The little girl who always made everyone laugh. The little girl who loved her family more than anything. I'm sorry to Kayla, who couldn't have her happy little sister by her side on her wedding day because he clouded my clear sky. I'm sorry to my parents, who had to watch their baby girl move across the country for someone who could never love all of her. I'm sorry to the friends that I lost because I didn't have energy for friendships after being emotionally drained by my partner. I'm sorry to my best friend who stuck around after I chose a boy over them time and time again. I'm sorry to the cat that did nothing wrong, but I surrendered her to the Humane Society so that I could move in with him. But mostly, I'm sorry to myself. He told me that dyeing your hair was for mentally ill people, but that's so funny because the most mentally ill thing about me is that I put up with him for 3 years. I stand in front of the mirror with gloves on my hand and hair dye splattered across my bathroom, and I can't help but laugh at that silly little thing he told me. You see, I'm dyeing my hair, but somehow I'm the happiest Chloe I've ever been. I dance in public everywhere I go. I sing my favorite musicals with my whole heart. I make everyone laugh with how obnoxious and silly I am. I'm committed to memorizing every single Taylor Swift song just to spite him. I get to live with my dad again and be part of my newborn niece's life. The cat that he hated sleeps next to me every night instead of him. I can't fathom what kind of person I'd be if we had never been together, but an overwhelming part of me doesn't regret our relationship. If this is what it took for me to realize that I should never have to sacrifice my true self for someone else, then maybe 3 years of my life was a small price to pay. With each passing day, I feel more and more myself. With my hair bright red and my energy all my own again, I've never loved myself more. I promise little Chloe that I will never give someone the power to take away my light again. If someone wants me, they're getting the whole me. Quirks and all.